Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review. Well, I say it's beer, it's lager. So, yeah, is that really beer? Well, yeah, of course it is beer, but um, is it good beer? We shall see, we shall see. It is one of the beer cities, UK, and Robin Gilmore, there's the beer, has been busy. There she is, the old Bird of Doom, Robin Gilmore, signature brew, and all that kind of jazz. It is a double page in the magazine, so I don't know. Does that mean it's good? I guess it does. For a lager, dude, Beer 52, you need to get your priorities straight. Why are you giving a double spread for a lager? Well, I will tell you what I think. It's because this band, Travis from Scotland, which is nothing to do with London, is involved in this lager. So there we go, 4.8%. Yeah, almost 5%. It's a lager that a pub that's basically to do with a lot of gigs and stuff. They're a musical pub, shall we say. They're into promoting music, and for some unknown reason, they are linked with Travis. Travis, who haven't really done anything since the 90s. Why Does It Always Rain on Me? And all that kind of stuff. That was a good album. The Boy Who, I believe it was. They got some good stuff here. 1044, IBU's 22 on a daily basis. We've got Sapphire, we've got Mandarina Bavaria as the hops, and it's a Pilsner malt. Not surprising because it is a lager. And if you're wondering, I'm about 10 beers in. So, well, I say beers. I've had 3 ciders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 beers. So yeah, 10 beers and ciders in. And this is the next one. I don't really have high hopes for this one, but we shall see. Raise the bar, it is. So, like I say, Pilsner malt, Mandarina Bavaria is a hopped lager. That makes sense. We have got a black ring pull, because if you're woke and you like a bit of music and you're willing to pay £250 for a ticket to some has-been fucking band, not saying Travis is, but it's interesting how a lot of these old bands who haven't recorded an album for like 15 years command massive amounts. It's like craft beers. Why are they so expensive? Especially when it's a lager. I think this is £3.50 to buy from Beer 52 in a very, very small can. Not worth it for any lager, in my opinion. But let's see. It might be like Jesus might come down and suck my cock. And then I'll like it, won't I? Well, no, Jesus can keep his hairy fucking chin off my balls. And go and fuck off. And Mohammed can as well. Don't know what the Jewish guy is, but he can go and do one as well. Right. Abraham or something. He probably liked beers. Right, then let's have a look. There's the tulip glass. Let us see what we get. If this is a proper lager, it's going to be obscenely clear. No haze whatsoever. Boom. And that, my dear, is what we're getting. Boom. That is actually, I was going to say, oh, well, let's wait for it to focus. It is a bit hazy. So that is not a Pilsner. That is not a very good lager in my book. So you're going to get marked down for that because you don't, as you're a craft brewery, you do not understand the lagering process and you do not do it properly. And neither do you, Travis. Why don't you stick to Tennant's beer? That's what you get up in Scotland, isn't it? Let us give it the benefit of the doubt by giving it a bit of a wipe with the hand. No, I mean it is sort of clear, but it is not crystal clear. This is not a pilsner. The head has kind of disappeared. There is a bit of white head there, but yeah, fast disappearing head. We shall see what we get. I don't have high hopes for this one. This is a woke lager. This is craft lager. This is not proper lager. It's expensive lager. If you look back, if you're new to the channel and you think Unclejona is being jaded because he's had a fair few many beers today, you could be right. You could be right, dear viewer. But this is not a good example of lager. And Signature Brew, they have got a link into the the industry, shall we say, the music industry. So they're basically selling their beers cheap in plastic glasses, the oxymoron glasses, shall we say. They're not lager. This, I'm going to judge this as if it was a pale ale because it is not a lager in my book. Okay, yeah, we've got a bit of hoppage. We definitely have some yeastiness there too. Some kind of farty, eggy kind of thing going on. I wish I could remember that gas, but I'm always, whenever I do these reviews and I'm a bit hammered, I can never remember that eggy kind of gas. It's like a methane thing, but it isn't. It is the other gas. My God, I've got a bit of a cough. Maybe I've caught something in the local pubs. Probably have. Might be AIDS or something. You never know. Cheers and beers, dear viewer. Okay. Reasonably hoppy. The IBU statement was 22, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of akin. Well, I'd say this is probably more golden ale than a lager. It definitely has a citrus. It has the citrus on the orange part of the spectrum. Not surprising because it's Mandarina Bavaria. 4.8% is not not too bad either. Walthamstow is the county, or is the town in London, I should say. East 17. Won't you stay another day? Stay now. All that's only good for Christmas. And they came and did some switching on of lights over here in Kent. There's only one original member left in E17, in case you were wondering. So it's basically not the same band at all. And they've got a woman in their band too, which is nothing wrong with having a woman in your band, but it is not the same as Tony Hadley and what was that guy, the other guy that ran himself over in his car because he was a fucking cunt. What was that guy called? Let's just call him Cunt. Anyway, it's not that guy. It's the other guy who was basically a bit of a prick. But anyway, he's the only person left, and he's selling flogging a dead horse at Christmas time in Walthamstow. That's who they should get, not Travis. They should get E17 because that sums up what Signature Brewing are doing. It's a very poor imitation of a lager. This is meant to be a Pilsner. It's not a Pilsner at all. It basically tastes like, drinking an alcoholic's piss. It's not very good at all. So Signature Brew, you can do a lot better than this. This is just a week. I know you're selling this in the summertime at all your gigs. That's why you're promoting it through Beer 52. You're paying Beer 52 some money. So they'll do a double page spread with the lovely Robin Gilmore, who unfortunately has been forced to suck some signature cock. Um, Sorry, but Beer 52, your editorial staff, Jesus Christ, they're awful. And I believe Robin Gilmore has stepped up in her duties and is now an editor, apparently. Um, yeah, you might be good at writing stuff, but this beer is just woeful. It is absolutely horrible. I'm not going to score it highly. Travis, Jesus Christ. Why don't you go back to Scotland and don't let the door hit you on the way out? What's that? What's that beer that you can get everywhere? McEwen's Export. That's what you want to drink if you like, Travis. Not this absolute London woke fucking bollocks. It tastes like piss. It really is awful. If you want to drink some proper beer, why don't you go down and go to your Wetherspoons? Cheap as chips. You got another week at least, maybe 10 days, in fact, to drink some proper beer. Do not drink this. It is absolutely gash. It's just awful. It's absolutely awful. Why are Beer 52 promoting this as craft beer when it's just lager, which is absolutely dreadful? Oh, I wonder why. It's because they're getting paid. And you know what we should do as a consumer? We should spend our money elsewhere. This has been Uncle Jonah drinking horrible lager so you don't have to. There'll be some real beers coming up real soon. And until then, take care. And it's the weekend. Why don't you go and drink some beer?